You know, we were classmates at IIM Ahmedabad, and we were literally students when we started this company, you may say.
One of the things which came up is that rather than being part of a normal corporate life, which everybody does, we just said we do something different, and we like working together. Why don't we create an organization of our own?
So the values were quite well driven by aspirations of a student that one has as a student as to the kind of company he or she would like to work. I think it is about building a community and getting people who believe in those same sort of values, same sort of aspirations.
We started with the belief that people are important and they are the guys who are going to make a difference, and that underlying belief remains the same. The kind of work we've been doing over the last 22 years has been technically very challenging. We are one of the few people who can take complex applications and convert them very predictably into working software. Even if you're a youngster, the fact that the organization is open, if you have a different point of view which is valid, it will be listened to. So that itself helps people grow because they get a chance to voice their opinion, validated against the best in the world. We do have partnerships with leading firms worldwide and joint ventures with them, which influence the way we do work. So, for instance, we have a joint venture with Deloitte Consulting, which is a big five and one of the largest system integrators in the world. People have an opportunity to work within the joint venture, learn the way Deloitte does projects, learn how the big five approaches different verticals and the consulting work.
We are proud about what we do here as a group. We would like the person joining us to be also proud of us.
Mastek was considered to be one of the best recruiters in the campus recruitment process.
The work environment, it is so comfortable for freshers.
It was a dream company for most of the people in our batch.
What impressed me most was during the interview. I got through the first stage of the group discussion, I went through the interview, and during the interview I clarified all my career goals, career aspirations. The HR was very responsive and they said, yeah, we appreciate and would certainly want to have such people in Mastek.
After about 8 hours of interviews, they declared the results, and out of the 4 guys that they selected, I was one. The first thing I did was call up my parents and my friends and tell everybody about the good news.
It was like a dream come true.
Oh, Mastek takes great care of freshers. They have these training sessions for about 3 months. In the beginning, we underwent training.
So the most difficult part after joining is like the transition from the college ground to the company level. But in Mastek, it's a very smooth transition from college life to actually company life.
We were taught about the basics first, object-oriented language, object-oriented programming, and then something with Oracle and DB2. And then we were trained in Java, JSP, J2E.
Since I was an electronics and telecom engineer, I did not have any experience in software technologies. 3 months I would have expected to be a big challenge, but no, by the training methodologies and the trainers here, teaching software to a complete layman was never difficult.
They were actually preparing us for any kind of pressures once we were into a project. So we'd be given great deadlines like 2 days and 3 days to finish a whole project, and but it really helped us because that's what made us learn how it works in projects, and we got ready to face it in real life.
We also have a competency assessment model which tells us how each one of us are faring on our behavioral attributes. So we also ensure that development happens on those.
But apart from that, it's a lot of fun because we have picnics, we have get-togethers, we have parties, we have all kinds of fun things.
For example, one is we have this concept of a monthly meeting where everybody in Mastek who's in Bombay at that point in time gathers in an auditorium.
Every newcomer has to act on stage. So the first 1 week we were outside the classroom preparing a skit to be put up on stage in front of all the existing Mastek employees. The team bonding took place, all of us were able to come together, and the team dynamics were at work.
Another thing that has been done very regularly is something called a yearly event called Runtime, where all Mastekiers with their family get together and go on an outing for 3 days where everybody travels together, everybody irrespective of hierarchy stays in the same hotel.
That was a great experience wherein we came to know most of the people in Mastek and the culture which is exhibited out here.
When a young person comes into Mastek, the opportunities that he has are very different from most Indian companies.
Immediately after my Oracle training, I was put on this project known as Lex Vehicle Leasing. It's a UK-based project.
I am taking care of this project called AFIN. It's an insurance project from Malaysia.
I've been working as a project officer with Lex project. If I look at my learning, it has moved from technology to processes, which is what I was looking for when I joined Mastek from campus.
I think the biggest milestone I experienced was making of the London congestion charging. I was a key player in the technology design study, the TDS, which was a 12-week non-stop exercise in which we had to prove our solution to the end customer.
As the company grew, actually I grew along with it, managing larger projects within Indian context as well as working on the overseas projects. It gave me an immense opportunity to work with Indian customers, working across different functions, as well as working with overseas customers.
It's not that they're expected to just do routine maintenance or migration work on mainframes. They work on Java, they work on .NET, they work on new technologies like RFID, wireless, and so on.
So I'll give you an example. This London congestion that we did, this was the kind of assignment which has impacted 5 million people in the city of London.
This is a project which was conceptualized by Mayor of London. People said it is impossible to implement this kind of a solution.
We had to use new technology. We had to put video cameras across the periphery of London to catch cars coming in, scan their license plates, and based on that give them a £5 charge.
The travel time is reduced, number of accidents have reduced, and that was very, very challenging work. Nothing like that was done anywhere in the world earlier.
This was assignment which even Microsoft acknowledged as one of the largest .NET assignment anywhere in the world.
The new one that our teams are doing along with British Telecom and Centegra for the National Health Service of UK, where it's going to be probably one of the largest medical databases with 50 million UK patient records being maintained in a very large and complex database.
Mastek offers a lot of space to experiment. It gives an environment and encourages people to take chances, to try new ideas, to maybe make mistakes and learn from them.
We've got a really strong partnership with Mastek.
I think Mastek brings to the table a company that is true to its word. If it says it will deliver software at a particular time, it always does, and it always delivers to price, to good quality.
I've hugely enjoyed working with Mastek, and so much so that we've actually signed a long-term support agreement.
From a cost standpoint, we've been able to improve our pricing to our customers, which will make us more competitive both for them and for prospective customers that we're talking with.
There is an ethos within Mastek that they will deliver no matter what.
Their values are what I think propel them to be good partners.
And what that has built in our relationship is trust.
We've been very impressed with the openness and the friendliness and the quality of the Mastek folks.
Mastek will never let you down, and that's an incredibly important feeling for somebody in my position. We know there are going to be problems, we know that there will be issues, but whenever I'm asked why Mastek, I say because they never let you down.
Mastek is the one single company that I know of where people have worked for a while, left the organization, gone across, done something, come back. There have been people who've done that twice, and all of them have just one thing to say. Mastek is unique, and working in Mastek beats working almost anywhere else.
I started my career with Mastek.
spent about 7 years working in Mastek, Mumbai as well as in Singapore. Decided to move on, get a different perspective to both life as well as career. Finally decided to come back home, and I thought there's no better place than Mastek.
I have not been with Mastek now for about 4 years, but Mastek has, through personal contacts and through other means, maintained this link so that I still feel as close to Mastek as probably I was when I joined Mastek.
While being in Mastek, it actually gave me a lot of opportunities, and also when I started with my business, it gave me a different outlook altogether. It gave me a much better exposure to the market. A lot of policies which I implement in the company in the framework of a startup, a lot of it in part or full is basically because of whatever Mastek has, whatever I learned from Mastek.
The support that Mastek has given is that whenever you demonstrate your potential for growth, they are always there to back you up.
At Mastek, we say that employee development is important enough to be an end in itself.
Unique about being a Mastekier would be this confidence that you come from an organization that cares for you.
We Mastekiers don't differentiate the life we have outside and the life we have inside. It's like a family for us. It's a spirit, I would say.
It's the bond between you and the company. It's not with one person in particular. It's with 1,500 people at your workplace.
I really feel cherished here. That's all I can say.
Once in a while I get a mail from somewhere. It says that, I hear that this is what is happening in Mastek, and we need to do, our competitors are doing this, why are we not matching their requirement? We must do all this. So I said, okay, this is a good mail. So I try to find out where is he working, and I find out that he has already left us.
I never felt I left Mastek. As the management say, once you are a Mastekier, you're always a Mastekier. Yes, I'm a Mastekier till today.
Our hearts are strong, our dreams are pure. Our work is a special thing.
Our minds are fresh, our ideas soar. And the winds, they lift our wings.
We make magic here, we are Mastekiers. We make magic here, we are Mastekiers.
We work side by side and take our pride from what we do and achieve.
We live in truth and do what's fair and stand by what we believe. We make magic here, we are Mastekiers. We make magic here, we are Mastekiers. We have diverse minds, but our spirit binds, and our vision makes us a team.
Our hearts are filled with shining hope, and freedom's what we bring.
We make magic here, we are Mastekiers. We make magic here, we are Mastekiers. Our hearts are strong, our dreams are pure. Our work is a special